Hello, welcome to Alive to Thrive OT. I'm Lauren Lyman, and today I'm here with Mary Phelps, and she is a provider. She's a massage therapist, Reiki specialist. She's getting into coaching. So we are bringing her on today so she can talk to you a little bit about what she does and what she can offer you to improve your health and your wellness. So, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Thank you for having me, by the way.
You're welcome.
So, my name's Mary. My business is called Old Soul Healer. I may not look old, but my soul is. I'm a massage therapist. I've been practicing for about 3 years. I went to the Soma Institute, and great education, really clinical, so I think that was important. But what brought me to massage was my interest in energy, my interest in the chakras, the auras, the meridians, wanting to understand how learning about that part of my body could help me find the inner healer in myself. And through that, it led me to massage and then to very eclectic modalities. So I'm really interested in incorporating crystals, essential oils, and also non-psychoactive plant medicines like cacao into our services. I like to work a lot with my intuition and how my intuition is picking things up about the client's body, but more just how you hold stress. Not so much what's causing this, but how's your body showing up in your life and in your past experiences. So my goal is to help people kind of break free from some of those, traumatic patterns that the body holds so that they can align deeper with their physical body, their energetic body, their spiritual bodies. And also help get people connected to higher enlightened medical professionals. I've been really fortunate to mentor with a naturopathic doctor, chiropractor, who also has over 25 years experience as a massage therapist. So working with her, it's really been keeping me grounded in the clinical aspect of, how the body works. And then I can take my own intuition and kind of paint this spiritual modality into somebody. My services are very individualized, just like the fingerprints on our hands. Each person that I work with has a different story, has a different form of spirituality that they connect with. Mm-hmm. And I try to constantly be educating and experiencing different forms of spirituality, religion, and also healing. And, just helping people, embody where their messages are coming from, where their source is coming from. And I really do love working with women because I think that this goddess energy is so high right now and it's really coming into it. And I love working with, just men and women and of people that really want to embody this just spiritual passion that we have, and it can show up in so many different ways. I also offer to my clients based off, kind of what we figure out how your body's holding things. I'm starting to develop a method of intuitive coaching where we work on your intuition muscles. Mm-hmm. We're working on strengthening your third eye, strengthening your root chakra, clearing things from your sacral plexus, etc., etc. So with that, I like to pull different modalities that I've learned, different sources that I've come in creation with, and try to pass that knowledge along, but also kind of practice eventually where I want to take my healing practice. Mm-hmm. I've been so fortunate to be surrounded by so many different mentors and community, and learning from all these people, and my goal is to eventually be that for this next generation of healers that are coming up, for this next generation of spiritually enlightened people. And I see it a little bit every single day, and I just want to create more connections with people on that level and maybe help them kind of step into their role a little bit more, because I think we all have something really unique to offer to our world, to our community, and to just everyday people. I think there's a lot of ancestral healing that's going on, and I'm here to support mm-hmm. that. Also here to support people that have had their own psychedelic, psychoactive experiences, to help them integrate their own medicine. I've definitely been lost through some of those journeys, but through my own work with like spiritual medicine, I've learned that people sometimes just need help, so if you find yourself experiencing psychedelic parts on your journey, I'm here to help you kind of move that through your body, embody it, learn from it, connect with its teachings, because that's also where I'm also at, is learning how to integrate these different experiences. And I think the way that I integrate is through working with my community and sharing what I have and can offer.
Great. So sounds like you are learning a lot and you're doing a lot of different modalities. So can you go through some of the different modalities that you use? And when somebody makes an appointment with you, is it for a specific modality or is it for like a problem and you decide what's best for them?
So when I meet with people, I kind of just ask them, where are you at? Where have your experiences been? What do you want to get out of this massage? What do you want to get out of it? I'm certified quantum touch. I'm certified Reiki massage. I work with crystals. I was a doTERRA essential oil advocate for like 3 years. No longer do that, but gained a lot of knowledge on essential oils that way. And also through massage, I've been really blessed to take actual like continuing education modalities in the chakra systems, in the energy systems. So yeah, I think when somebody comes to me, we're looking at how the energy is manifesting in the physical form and how, working with the physical body, how can we help those spiritual muscles to align. And yeah, I like to pull from like different knowledge. Like some people may work better with a lapis lazuli crystal. Some people may need, I think it kind of depends where people want to go. But yeah, I look a lot at like when people come to a specific problem, I'm listening more to like based off what they're saying, how does that associate with the chakras, and based off my knowledge of the chakras, what eclectic intuitive practices can I offer this person to connect with that part of themselves and remove any like blockages. But I don't really like saying that. I think it's more just like stepping stones that we have to walk across, and I kind of want to help you walk across and take that jump.
So do you find that some people are like work better with oils and some people respond better to crystals, and is that more of like a personal preference or just something inside of them that just is responding better?
That's a really good question. I think that it all kind of depends on where the person's at. I think that we have this earth element that we connect with. So I'm a Capricorn. I'm really drawn to rocks. I'm really drawn to the different textures of rocks. But, somebody who may be more like an Aquarius, somebody who's got a little bit more of like a flowy energy, maybe more associated with like an essential oil, and there we can like diffuse it. But I've also been, seeing there's connections between oils and crystals. So I kind of like to combine the two, and the way that I come to these conclusions is based off how the chakras work and how certain chakras associate with certain crystals and essential oils. So if somebody was to come to me and they had like an imbalance in the root chakra, I would say, we could try two things. What do you respond better to? Do you respond better to the rocks? Do you respond better to the oils? Or maybe they respond better to both. Or maybe it's an herb that they need, or maybe it's just an intention or a mantra, not just with like rocks or oils, but different spiritual mantras and chants and drumming, different ways to express, to, I think, helping people connect with that form of expression, whether it's with an oil or a crystal. What's ever going to help you set your intention to become that healer inside of you, I want to help you find it, because I think those little reminders kind of keep us on track in some ways, remind us why we're here, what we're doing, and yeah.
Great. So you mentioned quantum touch, was it? Okay, so that's something that we haven't gotten into at all in any of our podcasts. So can you talk a little bit about that? Yeah.
Quantum touch is kind of like Reiki on steroids. That's how I would explain it. I came across quantum touch because the healing circle that I was involved in, the woman there was a quantum touch provider, and I took her class, and it's very hands-on. Mm-hmm. I think the really unique thing about quantum touch too is it does incorporate the body's own anatomy, so using like the sutures and the skulls and in the joints to channel energy.
Okay.
And you're focusing with an intention of what this client needs. And that's where I'd go into. But with me, my energy comes through my massage. So when I do massage, I'm channeling Reiki, I'm channeling quantum energy, I'm channeling source, I'm channeling universal healing. I'm asking my own guides to come and help me to just be the medium for you. I don't say, I'm not doing the work. Spirit is helping me. Mm-hmm. Spirit's helping me to, be there, be in that present moment so that you can connect. But yeah, quantum touch is a really nice modality to do, especially if you are a healer or if you do Reiki. It does a lot with breath work. It's kind of almost shamanic in a way too, with how it uses air and your own toning and voice to clear energy in people's body, which again some people might connect with. But I think quantum touch is really good for the provider to have a solid toolbox of things that keep you grounded in the service.
Okay.
So that's how I use it. It's my own work.
And then is there anything else that we missed that you offer? Did we talk about everything? I know you mentioned astrology briefly, so is that a big part of what you do too?
Astrology's kind of more, I use astrology with tarot, so certain cards mention certain different house placements or different zodiac signs, and that's just kind of how I incorporate. So I try to incorporate the tarot and astrology as kind of one thing. And again, some people might go more with astrology, some people might go more with tarot. So I try to pull from both. But for me, I also really want to get into helping people understand their sun, their moon, and their rising signs, because those are really key for kind of producing sacred self-care. If you can understand when your zodiac sign is in the moon or the sun, how you can harness that energy to manifest, to set intentions, and to just align more with this meaningful life. But yeah, I like to pull a lot from the moon and the stars. So.
Okay, well, great. Cool. So if people want to utilize your services, how do they get in touch with you?
Yes. So right now I'm working on really kind of stepping into this role of having my own practice. But I do have a Facebook page at Old Soul Healer. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. I also have an email, oldsoulhealer@gmail.com. And that's how I connect with a lot of clients and with people.
And I will put all of that information in the description of the video so you can just copy paste.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm really open to just connecting with people and talking to them to see if I am the good fit or if there's somebody with more, something more that they can offer. I really just want to help people step into this healing and this new age awakening that we're going through, whatever you want to call it. But yeah.
All right. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to add?
I also really support Pathways to Health and Wellness, Dr. Sharon Borkowski. So if you need your naturopathic work or if you're interested in holistic health services, she's a great woman to call and talk to. She's also connected to a lot of different people, and I'm excited to see where she goes in her work, and hopefully connect people to it. So
great. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming on here.
Thank you.
So, again, we are just wishing you physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental health and well-being. Thanks for joining us. Please share the video, subscribe to our channel, sign up for alerts, and help support Mary if you want to get in touch with her. I will have everything in the description so that you can contact her and set up your appointment. So, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.